Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, y'all can see it. Um, I had to do my shoveling, and this is part of my attire, besides my coat this morning, today. I went to do my shoveling, and right now I'm about to go through this list on what's going on tonight in the NBA. 7 p.m., that New York team is playing the Pacers. I'm not watching that game. I'll check the highlights. At 7:30 p.m., the Pelicans are playing the Celtics. That's going to be a tough game. That's going to be a tough game because the Pelicans can bring it and Boston can bring it. But I think Boston can pull that out. And the Raptors versus the Bulls, that's a up and down type of thing because the Bulls and the Butler did it is doing a lot of work, on a lot of teams. But the Raptors are that little surprise team. And the Timberwolves and the Jazz, I can't really say. I'm not really too sure about that. But I think I can give that game to the Timberwolves. And the Nuggets and the Thunder, that's kind of strange. But I'll give that game to the Thunder. The Hawks and the Mavericks. Um, the way the Hawks are playing, they've been beating quite a few good teams. I think the Hawks will beat the Mavericks, and the Hornets and the Spurs. I say the Spurs will win that game, and the nightcap game would be the Pelicans. The Detroit Pistons versus the Portland Trailblazers. Um, what's that? That's Damian Lillard back. I feel that the Trailblazers will beat the Pistons, even though Andre Drummond is a good player, but I feel that's what's going to happen. I could be wrong. And this is your NBA forecast from the Smooth One, and I'm off of here. So, yeah, I got a Nets reversible thing. Somebody gave it to me, and I needed some layers because I was out there shoveling. So, I put this over my hoodie, as you can see. I put it over my hoodie, I got my scarf, and I had my coat. And I went out there and did my little shoveling and put my salt down. And that's what the Smooth One does. Because people pay me to do they trash for their buildings, and they pay me to kind of like keep the sidewalk clear. And that's what I went to do. And everybody have a safe Saturday afternoon and evening, and hopefully we'll be blessed with a brighter Sunday morning ahead. This is the Smooth One, praying that all the homeless people are not walking the street. They are in a shelter, or I don't care, even if they got to sleep on the subway. I don't want nobody out in that snow. You know what I'm saying? And that. I mean, all this money being floating around for all these factories and facilities and places and inventions and all that stuff and saving companies and stuff. Okay, how about saving the people all over the United States is walking the street? How about changing the healthcare system, kind of like Canada, where you can get quality healthcare for little to no money down, and wow, like it's kind of hard for people to pay for medicine. Medicine, what one pill in the bottle could cost you $30 or $40. And what's that if that's your lifeline medicine? I mean, the drug companies is crazy. I understand the research and all that, but people can't afford that. That's crazy. Then in New York, we're gonna have the train fare go up. You know, people like me that work off the books and we don't make that much money. Can you imagine? Right now, you can almost say I make just enough money for basically subway, you know, the subway fare traveling from Coney Island to Bed-Stuy, 3 days a week. Little, every other time I get paid, I'm able to buy a little lunch. But yeah, you got to think about it. Like every trip, that's what that's $6. You can say $6 just to travel, right? Times three. Then you got to add on the food, you know. So what if somebody asks you for something? You might give $1 to somebody on the subway that said they hungry. You know, you might run into a friend on the street say, "Oh, I need like $5 or whatever." Family members saying they need like $5 or whatever. By the end of the week, you scrapping. So minimum wage needs to go up for our youngsters to be able to survive instead of doing that other stuff that you're not supposed to be doing to try to make money. Wow, yes, I'm addressing that. And our young ladies don't have to, you know, go hiding around at night and doing little tricks for these these guys and dancing on poles and stuff like that. And now, there's something to do where you can get a college education and it won't cost you that much. So there is no excuse right now. They're about to sign a bill where students can go to college and they don't have to pay all that money, get your degree, get your associate's degree or something like that. Soon there's going to be no excuse. There's no reason for you to be hanging around, sitting at home, sleeping, and doing nothing. You'll be able to get that college education and make your parents proud. That's what I'm talking about. So this is a smooth one. I'm out. I was talking about, the NBA, but, I went on to something else. We got to help get these kids, keep them off the street. That's what I'm talking about. The smooth one is out.